All right, good day, everyone. My name is Uchenamdi Nicholas, and it's been a long time. Yes. It's been a long time. I've been quite busy, busy with work and some other things. Okay, so today I want to quickly bring to you WAEC 2021, the practicals that was written last year. A couple of persons have asked me to make a video about this so that they could compare and see if they did well. But I'm sorry, the result is already out. So, but I'm doing this for those who are about to write this year, so that they could use this to practice as well. Okay, so let's jump right in. So that's that. Let me quickly scroll to the beginning, number 2. All right, so here we are. So we're asked to do this, to say answer all the questions. So for WAEC, you're definitely answering all the questions. I don't know. Nico, is it 2 again or all of them? All right, let's move on, please. Okay, so number 1 says use Microsoft Word to reproduce the circles with lines R1, R2, R3 as shown in figure 1 and perform the following tasks. So we'll quickly reproduce these images and continue with the work. So just watch closely. You would see that the 3 circles are not exactly the same size. So this is smaller, after that this, and then this. Okay, and then you have lines across them. So let's quickly do that. Where's my Microsoft Word? There you are. Okay, so I'll go to insert. I'll see option. See that circle? Yeah, that oval shape. So that's what we're going to use to produce that. Okay, all right, so I'll come here. I want to have a perfect circle. Usually I'll just hold my control key and do that. Okay. It doesn't work exactly the same way. Okay. All right, so I think this would be okay, because I'm trying to reproduce what we have in the question. A circle that looks like what we have in the question. It doesn't look like an exact circle. It looks over. All right, so but this wouldn't be bad. I think this wouldn't be bad. All right, so let me reduce it a bit. All right, so the outline is black, but the inside is without color. So let's quickly do that. Just come this way, click down. You can pick that one. All right. What else? So we need to draw a line. I just want to see if I can do this at once and then duplicate them, or should I duplicate them and then brew the lines? So any of them works. So let me quickly duplicate them. I'll just do Ctrl D again. I'll send this one this way, bring this one down a bit, and take this one a bit this way. All right, so this is after this size. That's this next one, so I'll just increase it a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Okay, this looks too much. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, this I will equally do the same. Okay, equally do the same. Okay, so like I said earlier, it looks over, it looks more over than a perfect circle to me. It looks more over than a perfect circle, so I'll leave it that way. All right, so the next thing, we need to rule this line from the center down to the circumference. I hope that's what they call that thing again. Okay, get a line. Okay, so let me start from this one here. Why I want to start from this big one is because the big one is already selected, so that gives me an idea of where the center is. Yes, that gives me an idea of where the center is. This box is this little dots here give me an idea of where the center is, so I'll just place this to make sure it's at the center of both the left, the right, and the top and bottom. Okay, so I think that looks good. Something, just use your eyes to gauge it. Yeah, so I'll just draw my line down there. I can stop, make it black, increase the outline, the weight, increase the weight a little bit. Okay, that's better. All right, That looks sharp. Okay, so I'll just do the same for this guy, or I can just duplicate this as well. I can, using my Ctrl D, of course. Hey, whoa, I just messed up my work. I'll just Ctrl Z. Okay, so I'll come back here. I'll pick this guy. Come, this line, move with me. Okay, it has obeyed me finally. So you see, I selected that, and then I can move the circle instead to be in line. Good. And then I'll click on would that work? That looks like it's not going to work. Okay, okay, it has. And then I'll reduce this a bit. Okay, I think it looks as if it's pointing at the center, right? Yes, I'm using my eyes to judge this. I think there may just be a better way. Okay, I think there may be a better way. All right, if this is the height, I don't want to go into calculations. I don't want to go into calculations. Yeah, so if this is the height, if you divide the height by 2, you're going to have this. So you can make this the size of the height divided by 2. Yes, here is the height, which is this one. So 3.01 divided by 2, just make this that height. That should give you exactly what you're looking for, I believe. Okay, so if I do that calculation, what would that be? Oh, I don't intend for this video to be too long, but it appears I am meddling into things I didn't want to meddle into. That is the problem. Each time I have an idea in my head, I don't know how to knock it off at times. Okay, so if I divide by 2, I'm going to have 1.5, so I can just change that to 1.505, okay, cm. So this looks better. Then I can move it up a bit using my arrow key, send it up a bit using my arrow key. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Should I do the same with this one? Temptation. I don't like temptations that takes my time. Okay, so 3.7574, sorry, divide by 2, that's 1.87, because it is supposed to be at the center, right? Okay, if you don't have time for all of this, you may not follow me and do what I'm doing. It's not really necessary. Just use your eyes to exactly tell if you're good or not. Okay, I'll use the down arrow key again. Okay, that looks okay. I think I can push it down a little bit, yes. And then I'll take this one up to this man here. So what's the size of this one? This one is 5. The height is 2.52, sorry, 2.52. So I'll quickly do 2.52. I'll just divide by 2. That will be 1.26. So I'll come here, click on this line. That will be 1.26. okay, all right. So I could just use my arrow key to move till I get to a circumference somewhere there. Okay, I'm not there yet. I'll go back and click and go back a little bit. All right, it looks like I'm there. Looks like I'm there. Though I could do a little more movement, but do I want to do? Should I move where again? Left, right? I don't know. Okay, let me move the circle instead. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so that's what they actually want us to produce. So we'll now do arrow 1, arrow 2, arrow 3. I'll quickly go to insert. I will use the from the shape end. I will use this text box here. I don't want to use this here. It's gonna give us very large text box. I want a text box that I can easily control. So I'll pick this up and then I'll do arrow 1. So this arrow 1, I don't want these borders around the text box to appear, so I'll just go to outline and then I'll do no outline. Okay, so I'll pick this up. What did I just do? Okay, I'll pick this up and then I'll drop it here. I hope. Okay, yes, I'll drop it inside. But now if you notice, the border of the body of the field is covering the line of my circle, so I will go to no fill. I'll go to no fill, that fill, shape fill, and then no fill. Good. So I'll just duplicate this two times again. Drop this one here and call it arrow 2, and then click on this man here, take it down here, call it arrow 3. I hope I'm correct. Let me go back and see. Okay, that's good. All right. So they didn't give you exact numbers to use, so the size of your circle depends on your discretion. So it's difficult for two persons to have the same answer. Very difficult. Yep, to have the same values. If you have the same values, obviously it looks like a copied work. Yeah. Okay, moving forward. Okay, lines arrow 1, arrow 2, arrow 3 must be of different lengths. Yeah, so you see. Okay, labels arrow 1, arrow 2, arrow 3 should be of different fonts. Of different fonts. Of different font. Is it font style or font size? You see, these guys can be quite funny. Okay, so let's just change the font. Let's change the font name, whatever. Let me use Georgia here. Let me leave this one at Calibri and change this one at Comic Sans. Yeah, they look different. Isn't that what they want? Okay, let's move forward. You are provided with table 1. Okay, complete the table. Okay, let's move up. Complete the table. Okay, so we'll quickly come up with this table quickly. Okay, let's go down a bit. All right, so this. Okay, let me go back. I'll click down here, double click down here so that the cursor can be down there. Okay, all right, so I will just insert the table. How many columns, how many rows? Two columns and 4 rows. 2 columns and 4 rows. So I'll quickly insert. I hope you know the ones we call columns and rows. Please, vertically you have the columns. Yeah, column 1, column 2. Then the rows, you have row 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's move forward. All right, so I'll come back here. I'll double click because I want the table to be down there. Okay, where am I? Insert table, 4 columns, right? That's that. Okay, I'll click created, done. I'll try to resize it a bit. Okay, I'll adjust this way a bit. Okay, all right, so this is what arrow and then value of r, then value of r, and then down here you have r1, r2, r3. I think those should stand for radius 1, radius 2, radius 3. Okay, they look like they are center aligned, the text, so I need to do the same thing. Let me just select the entire table and center align the whole thing. I could use the control key, control E. I could just come here and click. Oh no, it center align the table instead. Okay, fine, no problems. So I have to center align the text myself. Okay, so I need to click on the text instead of doing the entire table. If I select this, it did for the entire table, so I'll quickly come here, center align the text. It's individually select the text now, center align the text. Okay, was it bolded? It looks bolded to me, so let me just make it bold a bit. I like to represent anything they say represent exactly the way it's appearing, except otherwise stated. All right, so we've drawn the table. Okay, so we need to insert the values of r1, r2, and r3 because they say complete the table. All right, let me find out the. Okay, so you see I clicked on this. This is 1.2 cm. That is r1. I'll just copy that, come here and paste it. And then for r2, click on arrow 2, that is arrow 2, format. Okay, that is the size. So I'll come here, paste it, come to arrow 3, format, that's the size. I'll copy that and I'll paste it there. All right, okay, that's that. Let's continue. Okay, actually I forgot this part, so I had to quickly do this video just to add to this part. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cut and join so that it can flow serially. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So they say group the circles in figure 1, group the circles in figure 1, group the circles in figure 1, 3 circles plus the radius inclusive and the text. How do you group them? I think I did a video on something like this sometime last year, year before last or something. Okay, I can't remember, but I know there's a question about grouping of images like this. So quickly let me group them. So I'll click on the first one. Okay, I will hold my control key down and then I'll pick them one by one. I've picked that one with my control key still held down, but be very careful here so you don't click outside. Once you click outside, you will start all over again. That's the tricky part. Okay, how do you know you are pointing? The arrow has to be, watch, you're not pointing at anything, you're pointing at something. Okay, yes, I'm pointing at that, the text box that has the arrow 3 number there. You see I messed up. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, you see I messed up again. It worked. Okay, remember all of this with your control key held down. Okay, so you hold your control key down, you select all of them, and then you right click, you'll see group, click on that, and they are now a single image. You can move them around and they'll move together. All right, quickly back to the question. Where are you? Okay, group the circle in figure 1. Okay, I've done that. Insert a text box and type in the steps followed in 1D. So how did we achieve this in 1D? Insert a text box. So I'll quickly get the text box. Insert. I like this text box, it's loads faster for me. Yeah, okay, so I should put down the steps I use. Number 1, select any of the objects. Wait, sorry, let me read the question again. Insert the text box and type in the steps followed. Okay, I think that would do. Or you can say select the first object regardless of the object you're selecting first. The principle is the same. So select any of the objects. That's one. Step 2, hold down the control key. Step 3, carefully select the rest objects individually with the mouse while the control key, should I say full stop? Should I do a comma or full stop? English students, help me. While the control key is held down, it's held down. Okay, and then lastly, right click, on the selected images, when I right click on the images, what did I see? I saw group. So choose group, select on images, and select group. Then group again. Right? Isn't that what we did? We did this, we came here, right clicked, we saw group, sorry, hold on. Yeah, we saw group, and then group again. Okay, so that's that, and then group again. What happened? Where's my again? Okay, it's down there. All right, so that's that. What else did we do? In the footer, insert a footer and type in your full name and index number. So footer is down here. I'll just double click down here. Okay, there's another way of getting to the footer. Maybe in subsequent questions I could just use another means to show you how to get to the footer. All right, so I'll just type my name, Uche Nnamdi Nicholas. Do I have a reg number? I don't, so let me find one for myself. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, that's my reg number. GH Ghana, no, Nigeria, NG. Yes. All right, what else? Save your work in the folder created on the desktop using your full name as the file name. So I'll just do Ctrl S. Let me go to more options. Okay, where will I save this? Anyway, okay, let me just save it somewhere here. This is a separate file. Okay, with my name, right? I hope. Save your work in the folder created on the desktop using your full name as the file name. So I'll do Uche. Oh, did they say on the desktop? On the desktop. Ooh. Well, I don't think it's quite important because they wouldn't know where I saved it. There's nothing like an evidence that will prove that. But however, it is important to obey instructions. So let me just behave like the good boy, man. Behave like the good man that I am. Okay, and go to desktop. That's it. I'll just save. This is even very wrong to save here. Where is that thing now? Oh, how can I type my name and can't find it again? Save. What's happening here? Is there a folder by this name? Oh, I have a folder by this name, Uche Nnamdi Nicholas. I'm sorry guys, so I can't save. Okay, let me shorten my name then. Nnamdi, which would still mean that I am disobeying the instruction. Okay, so I think this can work now. It is saved. Okay, so that's that about this question. Any other thing in the folder created? Okay, so there should be a folder already in the desktop where you save this. Yeah. So please remember, there must be a folder on your desktop. That is where you're going to save all of your work. Okay, take note of that. I think that should be part of this very instruction here. Should be there. Yes, it's there. I'm sorry I jumped this part. Please, students, read through this thing. Read through it and follow the instructions. It's not for your teachers, it's for you, students. So please follow the instruction. Create a folder on the desktop. Give it this name. Follow that instruction. Please, with your reg number. And that is where you're supposed to save all of your work. I think. Yes, including this one. All right. So if you finish that will be 15 marks in all, and then you have to print your work and submit to your supervisor. So you print this one And then, yes, one thing I have to advise quickly before I end this question to go into the next one is that do not wait until the end of the exam before you start printing. Please, 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 I beg you. Once you're done with this, with question number one, print it, have it beside you, let them bring it to you so that you can see and make sure that you are okay. All right, don't wait until the end of the exam before you start printing. There may just be an overload of the printer, and it will delay the entire process. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next question. Please, if you've not subscribed, this is the right time. If you've not liked, what are you waiting for? Share. There are lots of persons who need these videos as they are preparing for exams. Please, this video is timely. As they are preparing for exams, they need to watch this so that they could learn how to do a thing or two. Please share, 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 share.